day, I looked in the mirror and all I could see were these deep lines staring back at me. So that's when I thought about booking a Botox cosmetic consultation. Sometimes as a parent, you just put yourself on the back burner, and that's okay, but it's also okay to do something for you. So I carve out 15 minutes every 4 months for a treatment. Booking a consultation is a way to take time for you, and I'm confident about my results. Botox cosmetic effects may spread out quickly after injection causes symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. I'm the one and only Claire, and I got treated with the one and only Botox cosmetic. Find a licensed Botox cosmetic specialist at BotoxCosmetic.com. She's got 12 items. Okay, eyes on your own best. Young homeowners turning into their parents' love rules. Come on, man. Let's go. Everybody knows you're not supposed to put yard waste in the trash. Let's go. It's a thing. There's dedicated RV parking around the back. No, we're not leaving it out. It's okay. You don't need a ticket. There's no way. Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money. Technically, these items count as one item. You're literally the only one who cares. I don't have a whole life ahead of me. Where is what you do next? So rare. CBS tonight. It's streaming on Paramount Plus.
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody feeling it. That made me mad.
Next prize, George. Next up, the fun dune buggy. This two-passenger dune buggy features a 24-volt battery, leather seats, and a remote control. Jeopardy is not included. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Jeffrey. Go ahead, Justin. $600, Drew. $600. Thank you, Emily. $800, Drew. $800. Richard. 1,050. 1,050. Justin. We'll go with 801. 801. 801. Somebody got their bid exactly right on the nose and gets $500. Let's find out who it is. Actual retail price. $800. Emily.
Oh, wow.
Five Benjamins. All for you. My favorite basket of the friends. Where are you from, Emily?
I'm originally from Detroit, but I live here in LA.
Oh, yeah, good. What brings you to LA?
My boyfriend works in the music industry, and I was sick of the snow.
Oh, good for you. Nice to meet you. Well, hey, listen, we got a couple of nice things for you and your boyfriend. Go ahead, George. We do. It's a new home bar and kitchen appliances.
Oh, wow.
First, this home bar features an oak finished top and 2 adjustable shelves. We've also added 2 stools. And that's second. This stainless steel appliance package from Dual Lit includes a 4-slice toaster, an electric kettle, a hand mixer with beaters, dough hooks, a whisk, plus a hand blender with a 450-watt motor. And finally, Emily, if you win those prizes, as a bonus, you'll also win a really fun trip to Sanibel Island, Florida.
You look at me, that was some good spaghetti. I'm gonna lay a pack of that crab out and eat it tonight.
My tripod broke. Now I gotta wait till next month to get one. Oh well. That's alright. I'll get me one sometime.
This is not going to be any kind of problem for you.
This is big.
30 second game. 30 seconds to give us the bar stools,
So I'm sitting here.
and the countertop appliances. What's going to happen is you're going to tell me what you think the bar and the bar stools are.
Like I'm on the tip.
I'm going to tell you whether you need to go higher or lower to get the right price. Then you'll adjust and go higher or lower. And we'll keep doing that until you hit the price exactly. Ding, ding, ding.
Good, what's up, buddy?
If you give me both prices in 30 seconds, you're on your way to sunny Florida.
Sunny Florida.
Nice
trip.
As soon as you start talking, the clock starts.
1,500,
Lower,
1,200,
lower,
800,
lower.
500.
How much did we get last year
700,
on the
800,
Indian check?
750,
Higher.
760, 770.
Will you call for me and find out real quick?
790,
Lower.
What?
789,
Lower.
7.
Call what?
Call the Indian hotline and
850.
see what it'll tell you what last
Higher.
Thank y'all for the 3 likes.
675. Justin. 676. 676. Justin. $1. Actual retail price. 72. Justin. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and I actually work out. They do Slinkum, where the snake goes up and where it picks is what you win. They do the balance game, everything like that. And wow, they call contestants up. It's all just like wow.
Don't be a smart ass, dude. Wow.
See, a monkey can do my job. George, what do you got for him? You're gonna be a party animal. See how he did that? We give you hot tub.
I'd like to have that. I'd set that out back. I'd have some concrete put out there. Put that out there. Crank it up during the summer and use it.
And offers up to 100 customizable drinks from Beachcomber Hot
You'd have to use it. That's so nice. You'd have to buy a tarp to cover it up during the winter. And you'd have to unhook it so it wouldn't freeze. There you go. You're shredding that thing. You're going to like the one we're going to get you here pretty soon. I'm going to get you a nice. I was thinking about Phoebe the other day. You hear me?
What?
I was thinking about Phoebe
Oh.
running up and down these halls.
She wanted the baby that I drew up on. And then I gave her another baby. Jasmine called me a fucking bitch. And Jasmine got her face and said her baby because I grabbed her daughter and threw her off of my reborn dolls. I said, what the fuck are you doing? And I grabbed like and started screaming the minute I touched her because she hadn't met me. She hadn't met me. And the first time I got a hold of her.
You won the hot tub. Got you a nice hot tub, baby. Oh, he just jumps in it. Look. Look. He just jumps in it.
Oh my gosh, hair thing. Louie. I think she's either drunk or on something. Oh boy.
and crystal accent stones. I'm going to say $1,300. $925. $1,300, $925. $13.50. $13.50, Justin. $1. $1. Actual retail price, $9.99. Myra.
That's some mashed potatoes and gravy. I haven't had mashed potatoes and gravy in a long time.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. George, what do you got for her?
Well, we saved the best for last, Myra. It's your new SUV!
Oh, wow! Are you live?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're always that way.
Is anybody on there?
One person. Well, they just showed up, so. I said they just showed up.
Don't get four wrong. Once you get four wrong, the game is over. 9 numbers to choose from. What do you want to start with? 23. Good luck. Yes.
Okay. So the M and G beginning.
4 chances to get us the last 2 numbers.
M-E.
60.
The A is not right there, though.
Nope. Yeah, $60 though.
There's no T, so it's not metal.
87.
Media. M-E-D-I-A.
Nope.
Media.
Of 140.
Well, how, Jackie? How are you? I'm doing all right.
Because that gets a lot of
79.
words out.
79.
Yeah. Hold on.
You can't use the media.
We have $226.
Oh.
Chance.
Metal? I think it's metal. It's gotta be metal.
Oh, 5.
5. It is the right number. Sophia, shout-outs coming up. We'll be right back.
That's your mom's off. That's sweet. Well, enjoy that with your mama. I wish I could enjoy it with mine. I miss mine.
Yeah, you're right.
You ain't my mama.
You should have did.
Well, he said I'm his sugar daddy. God.
I know, giving my son a needle during an allergic reaction is traumatic for both of us. So we said, hello, Effie, the only needle.
Oh, he said he's my sugar daddy. What the heck?
That's your damn daddy.
Ask your doctor.
You said you were my sugar daddy.
Tell your doctor about
I'm some.
heart or other medical conditions, high blood pressure.
I don't know how you figured it out.
Next include basal discomfort.
Whatever you want.
My tripod broke. I went to go put the phone in the tripod, and it went. I'm like, oh great. So I gotta get me a new tripod. It'll be sometime soon, but not right now. But yeah.
I didn't see her back. Oh, where you are? I wonder where you were.
They left, so she's out.
Did I miss?
Our neighbors had somebody come cut their tree, some of their limbs, and it scared her. She was running around there like a little chicken. And she went and hid, and then she came back out when they left. Oh boy. Florida. I'd like to go to. I'd love to go to Florida. It's supposed to be nice, but it's supposed to be raining this weekend.
Calling for you. Listen to her.
And it's supposed to rain this evening. And then it's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
When's it supposed to start?
This evening.
This evening.
Yeah.
It's awful sunny. Blue skies.
I think 7 o'clock is what it said.
Well, they're a little light out that way, but I don't know.
But I said I think it's supposed to start.
I want to say my mom, my boyfriend Brian, my
4
brother
more
Steve, Donnie,
visits.
and my
Tiff.
dad, and my grandma
Tiff.
Summer, and
I know, 4 more.
How many times I did it? Twice?
45 and a bendy.
Twice?
Go get a donut.
Yeah.
Want to have a donut? Here's the second spin. 55 or less. There it is.
Yeah, that's true.
55 altogether. Right over there. Good luck, Dustin. Justin, you want to say hi? Mom, Dad, everyone at home, all my friends, family, everyone.
Hey, cool
Everyone
guy.
into Zoom. Yes.
Remember that? Cool guy gave me that background. So if I want another background and I don't want to see the other background, I can ask cool guy for another background. Well, it was
All right, here we go.
but I have to ask.
60 or less. That's too much.
Hello, Anna. How are you?
Eric, run over here. Good luck.
Oh my gracious.
I was ahead of my
She's drinking.
my grandbabies, and my family.
Oh, it's magnified. Oh my gosh.
We'll put you there. It's a tie. So you can take the tie and have a spin off, or try to spin again and beat her. You need to get 45.
I'm doing good.
Spin off. Emily, come on over here. Each you're going to get one spin. High number goes to the showcase. Good luck.
It's supposed to be 84 here today. And it's supposed to rain tonight, this evening. And then, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday. Oh yeah, and then all day Sunday. So, but I can't complain because we need the rain. I mean, it's so dry here. They even told us they had a fire, they had a, burn ban because it's so dry. Ooh, she looked like she's gonna attack you.
She did, didn't she?
She stopped.
You come get some.
You get him.
What do you think? You feeling your oats or something?
Is he feeling feisty?
Are you
She
feeling
feeling
your oats?
too hot for you. Oh no.
Oh, you want to play?
She does want to play.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
she's wanting you to throw it back at her.
Look at her, watch her. She's going to go under the table, look. She's going under, look, watch her. Oh, she'll go under and get it. I saw her the other day. She was almost halfway under. Here she goes. Watch. There she goes. She's going to go under.
Nope.
She's going, yes, she will, too. Watch it. Here she goes.
She got it.
The chicken or the
She carries it around in her mouth.
which came first?
What's she gonna do if we ever get a mouse again? She gonna go crazy.
I can't believe Listerine has 6 benefits in every swish. I wonder if they're fresh.
Get it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, right there. Get it.
There's an apple, or you think it's more of a work thing?
She got one of her little toys she's playing with.
If you're 50 or over, you could be taking advantage of everything AARP has to offer right now. Join AARP for $15 for 1 year with automatic renewal, and your second membership is
Good morning, Ariel and Steph.
on everything purchases, eye care, and prescriptions, and programs, tools, and tips to help manage your money and maximize your health.
She acted like she was gonna attack Louie a second ago.
AARP magazine. Call or go to join
She's a little frisky.
Always discreet.
5% of women experience wetness in 5 weeks because they wear
Well, we've had her for almost, it'll be a year. Oh, it'll be a year this month. We've had her for a year.
She's come a long way.
Yeah, we've had her, it'll be the 17th of this month we've
She
had
doesn't
her.
like to be picked up. She likes to lay on you and you rub her.
And then her birthday's the 21st of this month. And she'll be 2.
Smart. Smart as shit.
So we're gonna get her the tower. We're gonna get her another cat tree tower. A big, well, it's a little bit bigger. Cause that one, I think it's for like little smaller animal, like kittens or smaller cats. So we're gonna get her another one, and it has at top it has a little bed she can lay in it, and then there's like different places she can lay, and then they got two condo little things that you can lay in, and then it's got a hammock in it. So I thought it was pretty cool. I told Louie, I said, I want to get her one with just a little. That one's alright, but it's for little small cats or kittens. But she's big. But the one we're getting, it holds up to big size cats like a Maine Coon cat, a Bengal cat. So, and it's a little bit wider, and it actually has more cat scratch posts on them. So on it, oh, it's gonna be cute. The color I'm not getting a gray one. Or dark gray. I'm gonna get I call it like a vintage pink color, like a Victorian pink. It's like mushroom or something. I think that's what it's called. It's
Look, a giant solar ball.
MUCH.
Who the hell is
ROOM is I don't know. I guess it's called mushroom or whatever. But it's MUCHRUOOM. Yeah, but it's like a Victorian pink, like that very light Victorian, not baby pink, but like Victorian. It's pretty though. No, I'm not going to get her another. No, get her a bird. Yeah, well, we did have one before her, and she passed away. We had her for 9 years. With the 3 or 4 days before. We got hers when our other one passed away. And we had her for the other one for 9 years. So, and we got her from a rescue. We rescued her from PetSmart.
31,250. All right, good luck, Sherry. Here's your showcase. Take it away, George. Well, Sherry.
And then this one, when she gets hungry, she gets angry. She does. She'll let you know when she's, cause I'll be in the kitchen, and she knows where we keep her cat food at, the wet food, the Sheba. So if she was wanting food, she'll get up in the. She don't get on the table or anything. She don't get on the stove. I don't have to worry about that. She'll get up in the chair and she'll peek her head up over the table. And go, meow. And then it'll get louder, and it'll get louder. And if you don't pay her, she will. I mean, she will.
Good. It's cut in the mouth.
Ariel said we should
She
get
went
her
on her.
bird
She
play
took a
with.
small back bedroom. In her mouth. I saw her go back to there with it. She treats it like it's a mouse or animal. That's our gift. Just giving the gift back and go.
Where's the other place?
They're everywhere. One of them's up under your chair. The big one. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a ball about that big.
Ariel said get her a bird to play with.
Grab it.
You get it.
I ain't getting it. You're right there, eh? It's big. You can't just see it back there. They usually got the other one, but whatever. There you go. That's the way I'd go. See? Wouldn't be bad. I don't know how that big ball got under there. I guess it fits.
He does.
Well, I love the bathtub. Australia? Wow. I would not go there. Australia.
Australia is a very expensive trip.
27,000.
I believe it's probably more than that.
Even on my antidepressant, I wasn't making enough progress.
Oh yeah, we give her catnip. She's got treats that have catnip in it. Oh, she did. She ate them all.
Was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms more than an antidepressant alone.
She said Rexulti could provide a boost.
I got my phone down on low because my tripod broke this morning. Went to go put the phone on the tripod and it went. And that piece does. It stretches. Well, it went. It broke off. I was like, ah. So I'm gonna have to get me a new tripod.
Fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain,
And I can't glue it because
urges, dizziness on standing, falls,
it wouldn't. It was. I mean, you can't glue that piece back.
Did this help you build on your progress?
Ask your doctor about adding
Because it a mess. I mean, it wouldn't work anyways. Because the thing it stretches for the phone to go inside of it, and
I should have called
Yeah, I mean-
yesterday, but
Would've, could've, should've. We hear that a lot. Hi, I'm
so
Straight up, Liz.
what was we listening for? The wind.
Young girl, a child that was murdered. The most
Oh, I like dogs too.
naked. She had no identification with her.
Nobody knew who she was. Nobody came forward to claim her body.
It had been 40 years by the time we got the case. That's almost
Dogs,
The whole goal is
cats, and dogs are safe for them to
because
walk.
there is still a family out there that's missing.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to find a lot of evidence in this case, which was very frustrating.
We took skeletal remains and processed them, only to find that we could not get DNA from these remains.
That was devastating.
And I was thinking, I hope that they didn't destroy all of our evidence in trying to test it.
There was hurdle after hurdle after hurdle in this case.
The 40-year-old autopsy slide that's preserved with chemicals was not on the list of things we thought we'd be seeing. We're running out of things to look for.
I just remember my husband was no longer the same at all.
On November 1st, 1980, patrol units with the Walker County Sheriff's Office were dispatched out to a body that was found on the side of IH-45, approximately the 123-mile marker. My name is Thomas Bean. I'm lieutenant with the Walker County Sheriff's Department, and I am the primary investigator on the Walker County Danville murder. Upon arriving on scene, they located a female who was deceased. She was a younger female. She was naked. She had no identification with her. Back in 1980, they didn't have the stuff that we do now, so they collected the evidence that they could, that they located on the scene. There was a ligature around her neck, and there was a pair of shoes that were near the body. On the body, there was also a gold colored chain, and it had a little pendant on it. At the time, deputies believed that the female had also possibly been sexually abused.
Thank you. Whoops. Thank y'all for the 5 likes.
Anybody that was missing in the area started talking to local people to see if anybody had seen or recognized the female that was found on the side of the road. They actually made contact with multiple
Are you making fun of me?
No,
who gave information on different leads that they could follow. They hit you
Copyright.
on the locations that she was.
Right, no
crossover event at new CBS Friday, streaming on Paramount Plus.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Ah.
new CBS Thursday. It's a double jump ball.
People that they interviewed, they had similar pictures that had different positions of the body. They were getting a lot of information. But I would tell you that people who are eyewitnesses, you get wide ranges of memories and wide ranges of people who
Call Go Big Entry Law at 800-all-sevens or visit us on the web at
think that they could have talked to her, but they may not have. And some of the people that talked to you are
WBTV News app today.
investigators told us that she had come from down south in Texas and that she was headed to a prison to meet with someone, but at the time none of that could be confirmed. The detectives, they went out, they talked to the units. There was no sign of her ever showing up at the units. There was no link to anybody at the units that we could find. So a lot of the stuff we could not confirm at the time. A few days after the body was found, there was a bag that was located in Huntsville. They found this bag that had female stuff in it, some male stuff, and some information that led back to Colorado. The investigators actually contacted people whose names were in that bag. They spoke with them. They confirmed that they hadn't been here in Walker County, and ultimately that kind of just went to a dead end at that point. She couldn't be identified. The county actually buried her in an unmarked grave over in a local cemetery, listed an unknown white female.
Oh, wow.
From that point, the case went cold. This case was always near and dear to everybody. Everybody that comes to the sheriff's department and works for the sheriff's department knows about this case. The general public was interested in everything. At one point, there was a Facebook page for Walker County. I want to say it was like the third most popular page at the time in America because everybody wanted to find it.
Yeah, they've gone viral. They're, it was getting hundreds of thousands of views. The fact that there's a teenage girl, seemingly from a middle-class background, found dead on the side of the highway. She was naked. She was beaten badly. Her face was bruised, and she had been violently assaulted. Nobody knew who she was. Nobody came forward to claim her body. There were a lot of theories about her being picked up in a station wagon and taken up towards the prison, that she was a runaway from Texas.
I talked to Carl a couple times. He had a lot of people that would reach out to him instead of me. So he would provide that information to me and we would follow up on it. But ultimately, none of that could be confirmed. In 1999, the body was exhumed. They pulled some bones and sent them off to possibly get DNA. But with her not being entered into CODIS, because of her age, we were never going to find her. Ultimately, that was ultimately the whole goal is to identify who she was and maybe get her back to her family so she can have a proper burial.
This case is one that has had tremendous interest, so it's not like people weren't trying to solve it. All we know is that there is a young girl, a child, that is murdered in the most horrific way. Everyone wants to know who she is. No one can identify her. My name is David Middleman, and I'm the CEO of Author. There are a lot of challenges in looking at a case that has been cold for decades. And the bottom line is that in most of these cases, there is DNA evidence. And if there's DNA evidence, there's a good chance that the case can be cracked, that the identity can be restored. And that's what we do here at Author.
One of the biggest things about Author is we bring hope to hopeless cases.
Oh my
My name is
goodness.
Kristen Middleman, and I'm the Chief Development Officer at Author. We use forensic-grade genome sequencing to build DNA profiles. We are able to infer identities.
Oh, how?
Having a suspect or a victim's name. It's the complete opposite of what is done with forensic DNA up until now.
We've had a long-standing interest in what the National Institute of Justice calls a silent mass disasters, this mass accumulation of human remains, mostly victims of crimes that have never been identified. And if you don't know who a victim is, how do you even work the homicide? The Walker County case was about an hour north of the Woodlands where we operate, and it seemed like a case that would definitely benefit from the technology. So we were intrigued because it's clearly a challenging case if everyone knows about it and wants to solve it, and there are no solutions as to the identity. And anytime a case comes up on the radar in our area, of course we're going to reach out and try to help.
David, I don't know if he'll tell you this. He actually read the entire case file, and he didn't sleep for 3 months. I think it was so horrible of a death. We have young kids, right? And so seeing a teenager in that state is devastating. I just remember my husband was no longer the same at all.
The fact that there's a new wave of technology in DNA testing, computer science, that could help address these cases, it almost feels negligent not to apply the technology. So we reached out because we wanted to know if we could have the opportunity to examine evidence, even though it had been about 40 years between her death and the time that we had reached out to help.
I received a call from Offering. I've never heard of Offering before. So I sat and I talked to them. They actually convinced us to come down and have a meeting, and we ended up using the FBI and the Texas Rangers as well to assist with funding.
My name's Wesley Doolittle. I'm a Montgomery County Sheriff, and I previously served in the Texas Rangers. At that time, I was designated as a cold case investigator. I talked to David before, talked about unidentified persons and how we might start dwindling those number of cases down and identifying as many people as we could for the services that the Alton had to offer.
It was agreed upon that we were going to see if we can identify our victims through the use of Offen's technology. We provided Offense with the skeletal remains that we had.
We were excited to get started. We took the skeletal remains and processed them, only to find that we could not get DNA from these remains.
Jeez.
Not every piece of skeletal remains would be productive for DNA, but it's very rare. It was frankly shocking to see such an outcome. They had no DNA on them at all.
It's not my birthday. I heard it's your birthday. Is it true today your birthday, Caroline? Wow. So is today your birthday? Somebody said it's your birthday. It's not my birthday. My birthday was in February. Well, happy birthday, Louis. Louis. Well, he just walked home. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Guess who's in here? Take a wild guess, and it's their birthday.
Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Listen. She's sharing her birthday with everybody, so it's everybody's birthday today. Hey, okay, I'll take that. She said she's sharing her birthday with everybody today.
Oh.
She's saying it's everybody's birthday today.
Oh yeah, how old is she?
Well, the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office is addressing what it calls disturbing comments. They say were left in the comments
What's her
of
age?
social media.
I don't know.
Celebrating two of the women who work at the sheriff's office were told hateful, racist, and misogynist remarks were made.
He said you're welcome. For my day, I don't know. I'll take my birthday every month. I'll take it 365 days of the year.
Leaders say they will not disable comments, but they hope their message will have a positive impact. A possible end to a major lawsuit. Court records show Charlotte-based Bank of America agrees to pay more than $72 million to a Jeffrey Epstein survivor. We told you last month the survivor
Caroline says she's 21 today.
of Epstein's
Oh wow.
profiting from his business. Epstein was first convicted of child sex crimes in 2008 and was released from prison in less than a year. He was later charged with sex trafficking in 2019 and
Oh my
officials
goodness.
say he died by
My nose is
suicide
peeling.
while awaiting trial.
My
Jane
nose is
Doe
freaking
claims,
dry.
despite not being a U.S. citizen, the
Okay.
bank allowed Epstein to set up accounts in her name and move large sums of money years after his sex crime conviction. She also accuses the bank of failing to file suspicious activity reports that are required by law. Court records show there has been weeks of mediations between both parties. Under the settlement, the bank would pay $72
But I'll take my birthday every day.
admission of liability
Hey, I'll take it every day. I wish I could.
My middle name in high school. Okay, we have less bags
In
this
this
time.
case,
None of them are gonna
including
make
that
that.
Bank of America did not facilitate sex trafficking crimes. This resolution allows us to put this matter behind us and provides further closure for the plaintiffs. A member of the Gaston County School Board is facing a growing number of calls to resign over social media posts. They now deleted posts shared by Gaston County School Board member Todd Kinlaw.
And that little furball, her birthday's this month. She'll be 2. Actually, turn the 0 and 2 around, she'll be 20.
Voices of opposition to Kinlaw's message have been loud and clear. He's gained support on social media. People commented online saying he has their vote, he's a good man, and how he has the First Amendment right to free speech.
There's a difference between free speech and hate speech, in my opinion. And that is hate speech.
My tripod broke.
She broke it.
Well, it broke. Time for me to get a new one. I have to wait though.
A NASCAR driver resigned after officials suspended him indefinitely earlier this month. Truck Series driver Daniel Dye of Cali Racing was initially suspended for inappropriate comments he made during a recent live stream. Well, despite the suspension being over, the 22-year-old says he will not return to drive the number 10 truck. He wrote online saying, I'm optimistic about what the future holds and look forward to working hard at my next opportunity.
David, it's everybody's birthday today. We're all celebrating her birthday together. So guess what? It's all of our birthdays today.
Series East over at Hickory Motor Speedway over the weekend. Spurlock started in 8th, completed all 200 laps, and finished in 7th place. Her next race will be this weekend during the Rockingham Arkville Menards East 125.
That's one thing. Somebody says they'll celebrate you. It's your birthday too. We'll celebrate with you. And, hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. What was I watching? I was watching this. I like watching stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. Yes, and I like watching paranormal stuff too.
It wasn't going to stop anybody. Tom and I met with the Mexican Governor's Office in Harris County and attempted to recover some evidence to try to find evidence in this case that we could retest or test for the first time. Maybe had not been tested. I was very technical on this case because people were not sure where the evidence was or what was left. The properties in the past have not always been to the standards that they are today. This is very frustrating.
Every time we identified an item, we would find the item was missing. So there was jewelry that he had but the jewelry was unaccounted for. The clothing was no longer available. So we are beginning to get concerned because the skeletal remains aren't working. We're running out of things to look for.
And Tom and I had learned that the private laboratory had evidence from an autopsy that had been sent to them in the past. And they said that they have some slides that were recovered during the autopsy.
There was small amounts of tissue that was preserved from her body. And so at last we identified perhaps the worst evidence to work from is when you preserve material
Yeah.
on a glass surface. But it's better than nothing.
What are you doing?
That they weren't sure that they were going to get anything from it, but they were going to try.
Open that window.
It was absolutely worth it. So we went ahead and we got those slides sent down to office.
Billy to the front, gave him a couple of thrusts in the back.
That'd be cool.
84 degrees.
76 right now.
84 degrees.
No, 76.
No, I'm just saying it'll be cool at 84 degrees.
The Red Cross offered to him and his coworkers for giving him.
You got all your toys out there. Spread out.
All right, we're tracking 10 showers and thunderstorms, especially as we head into the end of the week, also to the weekend. We've got a first alert race. I'll walk you through your first alert 7-day forecast after this.
captioning on WBTV.
Yeah, she's wanting to get in the window. Hold on. There you go. There you go. There you go. I even opened it for you.
And this is why we first
Squinted around, baby.
Yeah.
First Alert weather.
You gracious.
Here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. It's open.
Buy any large pizza
It's
ready to
open.
menu price. Get a large one topping free. I've spent a lifetime on games built on precision and trust. And when my father needed a solution for his
Smell like fresh air.
trusted roof safers. Their patented
Oh yeah, I feel it. Little breeze.
improved flexibility, locked
Feels
in
good, don't it?
manuals, and
Yeah, it
gave
does.
an additional 17 years back to his roof.
It's hitting perfect. It's coming in.
Without the cost of
When it blows that way to the back of the trailer, you can really get a nice breeze. Remember we used to open this window?
Yeah. We opened that one too, but I don't know if we want to do that. She jumps up on that
I don't
one.
like nothing.
Because she'll jump up on it
Yeah, I just leave that one
and
shut.
scream. And the screen will pop out.
Leave it shut.
She'd pop it out. That screen on our glass door. We didn't have to worry about Phoebe, but this one, she jumps up on the glass. And if there's like a bird or a squirrel out there. We gonna go to Whataburger? Tomorrow? Just me and you? Well, the thing is, Whataburger's kind of. I've heard people say it's good, but it's expensive. So.
Problem with
And we've been wanting to go to Whataburger. Whataburger. They just put one. And we hadn't been it to it yet. But.
It's like, when you have the butterfly collection, you spray the butterfly with a chemical, and it just stays perfectly preserved. But if you were to touch it, it would just burst in the dust.
all of that is terrible for wanting to get a piece of DNA that you can actually sequence every single letter for. So what we had to do is figure out how do you rehydrate and collect that DNA back into a test tube, and then how do you read all of those tiny fragments of DNA and create a DNA sequence, and now we'll give you someone's identity. That's tough. And so we started to work the case. The first thing that happens is our scientists at the front end of the forensic trade genome sequencing process look at the properties of that DNA. Well, the formaldehyde had cross-linked all the DNA on that slide.
This is called DNA protein cross-link.
Oh, they just made this
Intracellular parts are like
YouTube channel. It's called Othram Studios. OTHRAM Studios. Othram.
You build a DNA profile, but the DNA profile is low quality, it doesn't have the right letters, you won't find any relatives. So it's very important that we're not just building a profile, but that we're building a useful profile that can actually reveal the relationships you would need to positively identify the person. When you test DNA, you're consuming it in the process, and so you don't have infinite tries to test it. If you don't know what you're doing, and you're not really confident that you're going to be able to help, it is better not to touch it, because future methods may be able to then bring a value. We'd rather wait than test DNA and destroy it. And that's what we did in this all garbage and noise.
I could tell that he knew something, and he finally, they went to their local police department, they provided DNA samples, and the local department sent them to us so that we could have them tested and confirm that this is who it was. Ultimately, after all of the testing, after everything was said and done, we identified Shirley Jarvis as what pretended to be Joe.
Especially challenging the first 8 minutes of flight. When the SLS rocket
There's some things that you look forward to for so long, and when it finally happens, I don't even think I can describe it. Just got chills thinking about it.
For those 8 minutes. This is the hot seat.
It felt very rewarding to be able to finally know that this was the woman that for 40 years no one knew the identity to. She was a 14-year-old girl. She had a little bit of trouble with her truancy.
At that time, truancy was illegal. in Minnesota. At some point, according to the family, the state actually put Sherry into a home, and they were planning on taking custody of Sherry.
And she basically ran away and clearly had made her way down to Texas later that year in 1980, and then unfortunately was murdered on Halloween.
Speaking with the family to the point of we could actually release this information took months. We had to do further testing with Autumn and Sherry's brother to get a physical confirmation.
The press conference for Sherry and Jarvis's name to be publicly told was actually scheduled for the 41st year anniversary of the day she was found.
It was great to release the information and let everybody know that she had a name.
Sherry's
Not much.
came
Just chilling and watching
to be up there with Ranger Doolittle and Detective Bean.
stuff on YouTube.
That was an emotional day. It was an emotional day for the internet. It was an emotional day for everybody because this really was a hopeless case.
When that name came in on my cell phone, I was stunned. The fact that you can call her by a name, Sherry Jarvis, rather than just Walker County Jane Doe, was a very emotional moment for me.
To have a name for a victim, that's a huge victory for the case. Not just to bring closure to the family, but to also have the opportunity to generate new leads.
I spoke with the sisters, spoke with brother. In speaking with them, they confirmed to me that Sherry had sent a letter to her mom saying that she was okay and that she was going to return. That letter actually traced back to Colorado, which Colorado was in our very initial report with the found property bag a few days after Sherry's body was found. 40 years later, we found out that she had been in Colorado, where we initially knew that there was information from. So we're following up on those leads.
We're working on finding the person that did this, trying to determine if they've done it to anybody else. Are they still out there? Is there still a danger to society?
This is still an unsolved murder case.
Yeah.
The page still exists, the page is still out there, so I leave the page open and let people comment on it.
Once you know who the victim is, once you can piece together the end of their life, law enforcement is really good at figuring out who did it.
And for the first time, we're entering an era where we have really limitless capabilities in being able to scale, advanced DNA analysis and its interpretation. It brings an exciting future where, unsolved crime is really a choice.
To my knowledge, I don't believe that anybody other than Autumn has been able to get DNA the way that they extract DNA in this case.
I believe in closure. When something terrible happens to you, I'll tell you that right now. I'm never going to use that word. I don't believe we give anyone closure for anything. This is awful. But I do believe if we give people the truth.
I wonder how many kids got and parents got away with truancy in their lifetime.
What's called a Tree of Angels. They hang ornaments on a Christmas tree every year for people who were killed in violent crime. And I hang Sherry's ornament every year. And I've told the sister that I will continue to do that until the family can come down here and do it themselves. And even after that, I will still hang that as long as I'm allowed to.
Sherry Ann Jarvis is a beautiful girl. Her picture's forever etched in my mind, and some horrible human being took that away from her in the most horrific way. And now, there's real hope.
I hope that one day I will be able to contact everybody in that family and let them know that the person who is responsible for Sherry's death has had their judgment made.
Let's walk you through future paths here. Isolated showers first across the mountains, then spreading farther towards the east into the foothills as we go throughout the afternoon.
You want to pay max for a used car?
It's doing good. It's starting to itch. So, oh, it's starting to itch like crazy.
You did better with it this time.
But it's starting to itch like crazy though.
Look at him.
A 16-year-old honor student drove to Federal Way.
Starting to itch.
Yeah, it's always been a little lazy,
Yeah.
I guess that's because you're in the hospital. You had that disease or whatever you had. The job was dead.
45 minutes early and parked in the back lot.
You think it's taken?
Never made
Mhm.
I did too.
So what happened
Definitely.
in that parking lot?
You better see better. You know that? About a year?
Yeah.
I started seeing a lot
A lot
better.
better. Yep.
Sarah Yarborough was an honor student and drill team member at Federal Way High School. Her mother, Laura, called her the delight of my
Lazy
life
boy.
and the all-American girl next door. Sarah loved art.
I won't. I promise. Somebody said, don't scratch it. Don't rub it.
No, I wouldn't
The
rub
drill team competition frequently.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not planning on doing
And
that.
some days it might,
No one saw her leave her car that
like you said, it might be a little broken.
The thing is, it gets itchy, and then when the stitches start coming loose, oh my gosh, it feels like you got an eyelash
They're probably starting to come loose.
inside of your eye. And
Did you hear me? They're
it's
probably starting to come loose. 'Cause that's been what? 2 months ago?
it'll be 2 months. this
Yeah, I
month.
bet some of them start to come loose.
It'll be 2 months, the 26th.
Yeah, your eyes probably started to heal, but the stitches are starting to come loose.
Yeah.
They dissolve.
No, they have to take them out.
Oh, they gotta take them out.
They could fall out on their own, but he won't mess with them unless they're loose. Now, if they're not loose, he won't mess with them.
I think it'll be fine.
I just have to let them either fall out on their own, or when they come loose, he'll take them. Take one of those scalpel things. Oh yeah. And they're like, a scalpel. Yeah, a scalpel.
I was in foot pain for 20 years. I bought all these products.
150 to 300.
Everybody's like, okay. I was like, yeah, well, at first I was scared too, but I've gotten used to it. So.
Whatever happened in that parking lot, Sarah.
I am the tiger.
Over the next 28 years, detectives pursued more than 4,000 tips and tested 200 to 300 individuals against the full male DNA profile. The profile was routinely run through CODIS.
Happy Hump Day, everyone. I guess, and happy Fool's
Generation
Day.
after generation of investigators inherited the file, ran the numbers again, and came up empty. The suspect, it would later be revealed, had evaded detection 3 times through legal loopholes. His 1983 conviction predated CODIS, the national database that should have caught him. A 1993 charge was pleaded down to a misdemeanor that did not require DNA collection, meaning his genetic profile was never entered into the system. And his brother's
April Fool's Day today?
Yep, today's the
I
first.
love you, Tim. April Fools. I'm messing with you. I love you. April Fools.
You get the best value. 2 pairs for just $79.
April Fool's Day.
Were entered into the system.
Made same day.
No,
And his brother's presence in CODIS could not lead to him
Remember that
because
little black thing
Washington
running
State
up down the
prohibits
hall?
familial
I miss Phoebe too.
Every door that should have opened stayed shut.
But she's been a lot of entertainment though.
Oh, yeah.
Led to his name.
It'd be cool to have both of them, wouldn't it?
She's been looking at that same spot.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have both of them, wouldn't it?
Detective Jim Allen contacted
They'd have got along eventually. They might have
identified
not liked each other at first, did you hear me?
Yeah.
cold case to use direct to consumer.
Something's got her attention. She's been standing watching. Something's got.
What's she doing?
I don't know. She's looking at something.
Look at her.
I know. She's watching.
Phoebe called a couple of miles.
Thank you. Look at her. Something's got her attention. I mean, she's been sitting there looking at that same spot for a while.
It would take another 8 years of waiting. In September 2019, Fitzpatrick's team used autosomal SNP testing on GED match to finally identify brothers Edward and Patrick.
Candy can fix it.
Undercover detectives followed Patrick to a laundromat in Kent, Washington. and collected discarded cigarette butts from an ashtray after he left. The DNA matched the crime scene profile at odds of 1 in 120 quadrillion. 28 years, and it came down to a cigarette butt in a laundromat. Patrick Leon Nicholas was 27 at the time of the incident and 55 at arrest.
Wow.
He had a devastating criminal history, including 2 convictions at 16, then another in 1983, for which he served only 3.5 years. He harmed Sarah while on parole. He should not have been free that morning. The system had multiple opportunities to keep him locked up, and every single one of them failed. At his home, police found a torn magazine photo of a woman in a cheerleading outfit and a 1994 newspaper with Sarah's case on the front page. That newspaper was printed 3 years after he had sought it out. He had kept it. Had he kept it as a trophy? Had he been following the investigation for decades, watching to see if anyone was getting close? Nicholas was arrested on October 2nd, 2019. He was 55 years old, living quietly in Covington, Washington. His trial began April 17th, 2023, in Kent, Washington. On May 10th, the jury found him guilty of first-degree felony. He was sentenced to 548 months, making just over 45 years. Given his age, it is effectively a life sentence. Nicholas appealed. In 2025, the Washington Court of Appeals affirmed the conviction, but remanded for resentencing on a technical issue. He remains behind bars. The case was featured on CBS 48 Hours. But the next case had no DNA technology at all when it happened, and the person responsible was someone the victim's family already knew. Amy Yakunek. On November 6th, 1981, a 13-year-old girl in Phoenix, Arizona, was picked up by a neighbor for a party. She was never seen again.
Oh, wow.
Her body has never been found.
Thank you for the love
So
and
she solved a case with no body, no crime scene, and no DNA technology, when the prime suspect has been sitting in prison for something else entirely. Amy Marie Yakunek was an 8th grader at Isaac Junior High School in Phoenix. Her younger sister Anita described her as so sweet and so kind to everybody. That evening, around 10:30, neighbor Raymond Diaz, 25, and his girlfriend picked Amy up for a party. Amy woke her 12-year-old sister to invite her along. It was a decision that would haunt her. At the home of Diaz's cousin, Diaz made his intentions toward Amy clear. The cousin refused to allow it, and they left. Amy was never seen again. Later that same night, Diaz appeared at the family's door unclothed, before anyone had even reported Amy missing. That detail alone should have set off alarms. The family came to believe he had already harmed by that point. Amy's grandmother discovered her missing at 6 the next morning and filed a missing persons report. But police initially classified Amy as a runaway, a designation that would cost years of investigative momentum and send a message to the family that their desperation did not matter. Her body has never been recovered, though Diaz later indicated she was buried in a river bottom. To this day, Amy has never been found.
Oh,
Police
wow.
had recovered blood and hair consistent with Amy's inside the borrowed 1964 Chevrolet that Diaz drove that night. But in 1981, DNA testing simply did not exist. The technology that could have connected Diaz to Amy's blood was still years away from being invented. The physical evidence sat in storage for decades, carefully preserved but completely unusable, waiting for science to catch up to what Amy's family had known from the beginning. In March 2015, 34 years.
You can't poop? Take zinc. If you always have body aches and pains, take niacin.
34 years after Amy vanished, standard forensic DNA profiling finally confirmed the blood in the car belonged to her.
I can't hear your sister.
It was the confirmation the family had waited a lifetime for. The scientific proof that matched what their instincts had told them on the very first night. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office and the Maricopa County Attorney's Cold Case Unit then spent 3 additional years building the case, combining the new DNA confirmation with witness statements gathered over the decades. Every piece of testimony that had been collected since 1981 was pulled back out and re-examined through the lens of the new forensic evidence. Diaz was already serving a lengthy Arizona prison sentence for kidnapping, assault, and burglary from separate offenses committed against other victims. He had continued to harm people long after Amy vanished. He was formally charged with a first-degree taking of life in October 2018 at age 61. He reportedly pleaded guilty in 2021 and is not eligible for parole until 2046, when he would be approximately 89 years old. He will almost certainly spend the rest of his life in prison. But for Amy's family, a guilty plea without a body is an incomplete answer. They know who did it. They know he admitted it. But they still do not know. Amy's body remains unrecovered. Her sister Anita continues to seek the location of her remains, still hoping after more than 4 decades to bring her sister home and give her a proper burial. Diaz has never disclosed the exact location. A girl who was classified as a runaway by the very system that should have been searching for her, whose case sat dormant while her family spent decades knowing exactly who was responsible, but unable to prove it in a court of law.
Jeez.
It took 34 years for the science to confirm what Amy's family had known since that night in 1981. Sometimes the hardest part is not finding the answer. It is waiting for the world to believe what you already know. Science eventually caught up to a case from 1981. But the next case had even less to work with. A DNA sample so degraded it was nearly useless. And someone who had been living on the same street the entire time. Julianne Hanson. On July 7th, 1972, a 15-year-old girl borrowed her brother's bicycle to ride to his baseball game in Naperville, Illinois. She never returned. So how do you solve a case when both of the victims' parents have passed away, waiting for answers? The DNA is nearly destroyed, and the person responsible has been living quietly for 15 years. Julianne Hanson was a student at Naperville North High School, a band member, choir singer, Sunday school teacher, and neighborhood babysitter. She was the kind of girl every family on the block knew and trusted. The next day, searchers found her body in a cornfield near 87th Street and Modaff Road, then rural Will County farmland. She had been harmed and stabbed 36 times.
Oh my gosh.
The case haunted Naperville for 49 years. It was the kind of case that defined a community, that parents whispered about and children grew up hearing. Both of Julie's parents, Jerome and Marguerite, passed away without ever seeing justice. Jerome in 2009, Marguerite in 2019. They spent the remainder of their lives waiting for a phone call that never came. Both went to their graves not knowing who had taken their daughter. Over the decades, investigators tested and eliminated multiple suspects, including convicted offender Major Morris Jr. and serial offender Bruce Lindahl. Every lead faded. The DNA recovered from the crime scene was severely degraded. Only 360 picograms, a quantity so small that most labs would have declared it unusable and sent the case back as hopeless. To put that in perspective, a normal forensic sample contains thousands of picograms. This was barely a trace. In a final effort, one last attempt before the case would likely be shelved permanently, Naperville police contacted Identifinders International and Dr. Colleen Fitzpatrick. after 6 months working with the nearly unusable sample. Extracting every possible fragment and amplifying what little remained, the profile was uploaded to GED Match. What happened next stunned everyone involved. Within 2 hours, a relative's match was found. 6 months of painstaking, meticulous lab work, and the genealogical answer came in 120 minutes. It was the fastest resolution in the history of genetic genealogy cold case work. Genealogical research pointed to Barry Lee Welpley, 76, a retired welder living in Mounds View, Minnesota, with no criminal record whatsoever. Not so much as a traffic violation. In 1972, he had lived on the same street, Warely Drive, within a mile of the Hanson home. He had been right there the entire time. Close enough to see the search parties, close enough to hear the sirens. Welpley was arrested on June 2nd, 2021, and charged with 3 counts of first-degree and aggravated criminal misconduct. Bail was set at $10 million. However, the case hit a critical legal obstacle. Officers had recorded a private conversation between Welpley and his wife in violation of the Illinois eavesdropping statute, leading a judge to suppress most of his statements. Without those statements, the prosecution's case was significantly weakened. No trial was ever held. On February 9th, 2024, Welpley was found dead in his Will County jail cell at age 79, having apparently passed of natural causes in his sleep. He never stood trial. He never faced a jury. He never had to look Julie's surviving family in the eye. Charges were formally dropped on March 13th. His sister Jill.
He's currently serving 4 years and 6 months at the Trumbull Correctional Institution. The fire of the suspect's tires was not charged.
What?
It's right here.
We do the same face every time.
This year, that was their best effort. Now they maybe can give their offense some type of field position to work with and get back in this thing.
Third-year punter, grew up in Syracuse, played collegiately at Syracuse Christian Brothers Academy.
Come downstairs. It's supposed to do that? It stopped now. It actually stopped running water. It's been... That's very easy. Shall we go meet up with them? Weird that it stopped flushing water.
Can you do one more thing for us? Make a noise?
Ancient Chinese philosophy took nature itself as the inspiration for its most fabulous creature. Fertile rivers may have shaped this civilization, but the Chinese believed that the rivers themselves were formed and controlled by a dragon. Unlike the destructive dragon of the West,
We're gonna go back up to Mary and Jeff. This has been way creepier than I thought it would be. But I don't know how to explain a lot of that stuff. freaky just then with that toilet?
The ancient Chinese call themselves
I don't know how these toilets work, so there could be a totally practical explanation, and I'm sure someone in the comments is gonna be like, "You dumbass, whatever." But Jesus Christ, that was scary. Right when we're sitting here quiet, asking for a sign, we heard knocks on this door, and the REM pod's going off, and there's voices in the DR60. There is something about this hallway, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't like it.
Me and Colin's toilet time downstairs was actually 100 times more scary than we thought it was going to be. I mean, we were going into a pretty modern portion of the building, so we weren't really expecting much to happen, but boy, were we wrong. We had lots of devices going on.
Chinese alligator.
Despite its association with the mythical Chinese dragon, the reptile has long been regarded by country people as a fish-eating pest.
He's gonna feed it, look.
That has been persecuted almost to the point of extinction.
Oh, he was gentle to get it.
I don't know, but why it would be down
There are only around 150 Chinese alligators left.
It was very scary.
And it's mainly down to the care and protection offered by dedicated retired farmer Chan Jing Long.
11 left.
The thing
Yeah.
you can't really get across in these videos.
They're almost extinct.
The feeling in your body
This breeding center
of these areas, and down there you definitely feel like you aren't alone, and it felt like something, I'm hesitant to say was negative, but it definitely wasn't happy. Connor and I were on edge every second that we were in that area, and I just still can't explain a lot of stuff that happened down there. But to end the evening, we had to go up to the tower. Alright guys, so right now we are up in the tower. So this is supposedly the most active part of the entire building. This is where the woman was, according to the story, held, abused. My camera keeps pausing itself. This is where the woman was held and abused and died. This is also supposedly where that dark mass seems to linger. Children have been seen and heard of here, especially the woman in the white dress. It's a very small space, but according to many, it's also a very haunted space. We're gonna do an SOS.
Satisfied with her choice, the
anybody
two
up here
swim
with
off
us?
together before mating. The Money Dragon
Want to be
owes
one
its
of the few
continued
who receive
survival
free
to a
chicken
government
looks?
initiative
This is
a
your
quarter of a
chance.
century ago,
There's a simple way for you to
which
access
created
an
the captive breeding center, the Shuangzhong.
He's getting some gator biscuit.
Is there anything up here with us? Anybody that would like to
Having dug a little deeper,
have some
it does
help?
seem that ancient beliefs about nature still have resonance in modern
We would
China.
love to make contact with you.
Far
Make a
upstream,
noise so we know
along
you're
one of the
here.
Yangtze's mountain tributaries, another ambitious conservation project is attempting to save China's most famous creature.
Feels strange up here.
China's first captive breeding center for the giant panda
Right.
opened in 1983.
It's really cold. That window's open. And I'm cold.
It's a panda bear.
This is Wulong Reserve. A far cry
I think,
from the bamboo
Mary,
forest
since you
where
seem
wild
to have a
pandas
connection
live.
with whoever's up here right
Every
away,
spring,
you
male
should
and
ask
female
most of the
pandas are
questions.
tell you, you're on
Just try to
your
get it
foot,
to
in the hope
Ain't as friendly as they look.
speak with
It's been a
us,
while.
rap on the wood.
Like a bear. It's a bear.
I feel like I'm hearing noises.
It's not like a grizzly.
I'm hearing a lot
See how
of
big his
voices.
head is, though?
Noise in the past.
Yeah.
And they're strong. They got claws, teeth. And they really can hurt you.
Look out the window.
Well, they try not to stick their hands near the cage.
And we're the only ones in the castle.
Scientists
Can you
have been
come
trying to
up here
encourage the
and talk
pandas
to us?
breed naturally. But
We
it's
really
difficult to
wanna
get the
help you.
conditions right,
If you can make a
since few
noise
people
like
have ever seen
knock
how panda courtship happens in the wild.
on wood. Walk up the
Meanwhile,
steps.
artificial insemination has proved highly successful. At just 5
We're
weeks
gonna
old,
be going
this
soon, so
baby
this is your
needs
chance to
24-hour care.
come and talk to
It's
us.
simply too precious to be entrusted to its natural mother, who may have little experience of parenthood. After initial teething problems, Wilhelm's artificial insemination program has been remarkably successful. In 2006, the reserve reared 16 cubs, and there are now more captive bred pandas at Oran and can be safely released back into the shrinking wild habitat. In nature, giant pandas learn survival skills from their mother, but have little contact with other pandas. These youngsters may have exceptional social skills, but they wouldn't have a clue how to survive in the wild. For the majority, their future lies in zoos.
Oh, love to spam people, don't you? Joey?
While the ultimate value of captive breeding projects like this is places in China, where animals are being successfully
What you making?
in their wild.
Crab legs.
Oh.
Can you knock on the door like my mom asked?
Can you knock on the wood for us?
Right at the top of Qingling Mountains lives a rare and mysterious creature that has inspired legends as far away as ancient Greece. The size of a buffalo with the temperature match. This is the original owner of the Golden Fleece, the Golden Tiger.
How did I get here? A grandma with vision loss from wet AMD, riding across the desert. It started when Vabysmo opened up my world. I was worried I was losing sight of the world around me, but my doctor recommended Vabysmo. Vabysmo is different. It's the only treatment that can block two causes of wet AMD. I was so excited when my grandmother asked me to ride across the desert with her.
The steps to come join us up
There
here?
was a chance for up to 4 months between treatments.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection.
Can you hop on Connor's back?
Vabysmo could cause eye infection, retinal detachment, temporary increase in eye pressure, an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke, or severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. Report changes to vision or eye drops and your doctor and your specialist right away.
Now I've got my sights set on a road ahead. Open up your world with Vabysmo.
The number one prescribed FDA-approved treatment for wet AMD. Ask your retina specialist about Vabysmo.
If your work is fast-paced and you need to be safe,
You can see
Skechers
right
work
there.
slip-ins are the perfect footwear. Because Skechers work slip-ins have an invisible
You can
built-in
see
shoe arm, so
right
your first
behind
function
it. You
place
see
responds
that
to your
black
shoes. Plus, they have safety features
device?
like slip-resistant function and more.
That's
Skechers
a
work
camera
slip-ins. Imagine getting the
or a
light, cozy
toy.
comfort of a
Can
puff
you try
jacket
to
in a
push
shoe.
that thing over so
You
you
can
see
with
you're
new
right above
hands-free
it?
cozy fit Skechers slip-ins.
Can you try to move it?
No bending down or touching. They're like a little puff jacket for my feet. Try cozy fit Skechers slip-ins.
If you move it, we'll get out of here.
Golden
Leave you
Takin make
alone.
their way to the top of the mountains for the breeding season. It's an opportunity for the males to prove their mettle.
Connor needs a hug. We're not here to harm you or hurt you. We're trying to help
They
you.
are formidable and aggressive creatures.
Who is this? Can you give us? We can see you clearly floating in the air on your side.
Did you not get it?
What?
Say it again.
Those are insanely loud. Can you whistle again?
Now victorious, this male will have access to the females.
What the?
Despite living high on the mountains, golden takin were once hunted to near extinction for their meat.
That was kind of crazy.
In return to
when
the
you say
laws of
that,
ancient China,
maybe.
there's now
Nature's
a
connected
government
to
ban on
spirit.
poaching.
Right.
The takin is officially protected.
Just hanging.
Attitudes towards nature in China are clearly complex and rooted in tradition. And in the Qingling Mountains, there is one story that shows just how valuable these traditions can be.
feel ready, if you want to find a partner online,
Oh, look at this.
if you want to feel a
Every morning,
meaningful
crested ibis leave their roost close to the village of Yangshen in search of food. Traditionally,
What the heck?
mark the start of the farmer's day.
Move that glass of water for us with one of those cameras.
Crested ibises need wetlands for feeding, and rice paddies are the perfect place to hunt for eels, frogs, and snails. The birds and farmers had probably coexisted here for thousands of years, until the 20th century, when in many parts of China, rice was replaced by more profitable wheat production. Crested ibis numbers rapidly declined. At one point, they were even believed to be extinct. Then, in 1981, the last 7 crested ibises were found here.
Yeah.
The Chinese
We're going to
government
ask you some
stepped in,
questions.
protecting the rice paddies so the birds could continue to feed, and safeguarding neighboring trees to enable them to breathe.
Walk over here, buy it, hang in here. Remember, don't break it. Once I hit record, you gotta be quiet.
Rescued from the brink of extinction, there are now 500 crested ibis living around Yangshan town. In modern China, room is being made for nature once again. But the appreciation of nature in China isn't confined to impressive animals and colorful birds. Mountain landscapes have held a fascination for Chinese artists and poets throughout history. The mountains also have religious significance as places that linked Earth to the heavens.
All right.
One of the most sacred of all is here at Mount Ermine, the site of a 2,000-year-old Buddhist temple. China today has the world's largest Buddhist population.
Who are you?
These old sacred sites are highly cherished.
How long have you been here?
Despite all the changes in China during the last 50 years, many sacred places like Ermine have been protected.
Flowers ready? That's it.
Flowers.
Ready? Really, they work good.
Heading west,
You can adjust them. You just.
becomes increasingly rugged.
That's it.
Beyond the Qingling Mountains lies the even
I get tired of
Yinshan,
trying to break them up and tear them
towering
down.
peaks conceal one of
Reach up there and
China's most
crunch.
remarkable landscapes.
Look at her. She's coming
Shown
in.
to the Chinese.
She knows something.
Meow. Did you hear meow?
Yeah, I got you for myself first.
Chicago was virtually
Yeah, you had Sheba.
Today, it's one of China's most
Hey, you had Sheba.
It is recognized internationally as a World Heritage Site.
How did you die up here? By what? He hasn't made noise all night right now. That's creepy.
The limestone mountains are the source of crystal clear springs, which have formed over 100 lakes filled with lime-rich water of unbelievable color.
That's pretty.
Underwater is a perfectly preserved ghostly forest, shrouded in algae.
Bet there's a bunch of fish in there. Here goes a little one. Maybe. This stuff's cool. Look at that pouch.
This strange world is home to a species of fish unique to these lakes. Who would have guessed that with close to 1 billion inhabitants, China's heartland could still harbor a landscape of such pristine beauty? It's spring in the Qingling Mountains. As the farmers tend their new crops, the secret life of China's most famous animal is finally coming to light. In one of the panda's last strongholds, a drama is about to unfold. One which has rarely been witnessed.
I'm going to get off here for a little bit. I'll be back later. Everyone have a good one. Happy Hump Day. Happy Fool's Day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.